Welcome back to another episode of our Made with Love series. As you guys know, all month long, I'm sharing awesome edible gift ideas. And today it is all about spiced nuts. Now what I love about these as gifts is that they're really easy to make, they're packaged beautifully, and they also happen to taste incredible. Today I'm going to show you my sweet and savory spiced nuts, my cinnamon spiced pecans, and finally, some brown sugar and rosemary cashews that are to die for. And don't forget, you can find all of these amazing recipes and a lot more wonderful edible gift ideas in my Made with Love ebook. And as a bonus, the ebook also includes all of these lovely labels that you can print out at home and affix to any of your beautiful edible gifts. Now let's get started with our sweet and savory spiced nuts. Now for these nuts, I'm using some almonds, some walnuts, and some cashews, but you could really use any combination of nuts that you want. All right, so we are gonna get started with 1 egg white. This really helps everything just stick together. All I'm going to do is give this egg a good whisk until it becomes frothy. And then, my friends, we are gonna whisk in some brown sugar. We're also going to add a good helping of salt, some chili powder, and some cumin. Little southwestern, sweet and spicy, festive party nuts. I'm going to whisk all this goodness together until it's well combined, and then I'm going to pour my nuts into this mixture. Now, you really want to use raw nuts for this recipe because we are going to be roasting them in the oven. We're going to toss the nuts until they're evenly coated, and then we're going to pour them out on a parchment-lined baking sheet. And then all we're going to do is just spread this lovely concoction into a single layer. Into the oven these go at 300 degrees for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you're going to take them out and give them a good toss because they love to stick together. Back into the oven they go for another 5 minutes or so, and then they are ready to rock. I highly recommend allowing them to cool completely before you package them. This will make for the best crunch. Next up, I'm making my cinnamon spiced pecans, and these definitely taste like the holidays. Once again, I'm starting by separating an egg because I'm only going to be using the white. So we got a nice frothy, foamy egg, and to that we are going to add some white sugar. We've also got some vanilla extract and a whole lot of cinnamon, my friends. These are like classic holiday baking flavors. Next, I'm going to toss my pecans through this mixture until they're evenly coated. Pour them onto a baking sheet, and into the oven they go at 300 degrees for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you can give them a good toss to make sure they don't stick, and then they go back into the oven for another 5 minutes. Once they're done, you want to let them cool completely so they develop a really good crunch. After that, you can use them on pretty much anything. Oatmeal, salads, baked goods, or hey, don't forget, you can eat them all on their own. Finally, I'm going to show you my brown sugar rosemary cashews. I absolutely love rosemary. It's one of my very favorite festive flavors. So I've got a frying pan on the stove, and all I'm going to do is get started by melting some butter, because come on, everything is better with butter. We're also going to add some brown sugar, as though the butter was not enough. And the idea is simply to stir this beautiful concoction until your brown sugar is melted into your butter. I'm also adding rosemary. You could use dried here, but it's not quite the same. I'm going to whisk this all together until that beautiful brown sugar has dissolved in that yummy butter. Then I'm going to toss in my cashews. I'm using dry roasted cashews here, but if you had raw cashews, you definitely want to toast them for 5 or 10 minutes first so you get maximum cashew flavor. Once the cashews are evenly coated, we're going to pour them on a baking sheet and let them dry for at least 15 minutes before we package them. What a gorgeous gift they make. I really hope you'll give these tasty recipes a try, and if you do, be sure to tweet or Instagram me a photo because you guys know I love seeing what you're coming up with in your very own kitchens. And don't forget that a link to my Made with Love ebook is available in the description box below. And that ebook includes all of the adorable labels you see here. And finally, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because there is lots more deliciousness where this came from.